Hello gamers! If you're looking to dive into awesome and immersive gameplay without needing an internet connection, then offline games are absolutely perfect for you. And that's exactly why I'm back today with a rundown of the top 20 best new offline games, packed with tons of action and thrills. So, please hit that like button and subscribe to PROGAMING Mobo, making sure those bell notifications are turned on. Once you've done that, let's get started. Zombie Battlefield. This is a straight-up classic shooter where you get to blast through tons of undead hordes. It's got super simple controls, non-stop intense action, and a cool variety of weapons to choose from. It's really easy to just jump in and start playing, but don't let that fool you. It can get seriously challenging, especially as you make your way through the Rapture. This one's an adrenaline-pumping roguelike first-person shooter set in a dark and airy world. You'll be immersed in a thrilling experience where you must navigate through treacherous environments while facing hordes of enemies and zombies. Here, you will engage in intense shootouts, utilizing a wide array of powerful weapons to eliminate your foes before succumbing to their attacks. The game also offers a progression system that allows players to unlock and upgrade gear and skills, enhancing your chances of survival. Russian Car Driver U.S. Hunter. This is a cool new simulation game where you step into the boots of a Russian guy who travels from the city back to his village and discovers an awesome off-road vehicle, the U.S. Hunter, sitting in his garage. Now you get to hop in this SUV, explore the city, and tackle all sorts of different missions. The game actually gives you a really realistic driving experience, showing off what the U.S. can do on challenging terrain like thick mud, deep snow, and rocky landscapes. You can have a blast with various game modes. Police Cop Simulator, Gang War. Okay, so it's not the most mind-blowing game I've ever played, but I've definitely had some fun with it. One thing I really appreciate about this game is that there's a good variety of missions. It's not just all about chasing down bad guys. The graphics are alright, they get the job done, but they're not exactly cutting edge. Mudness Offroad. If you're looking for a game that's basically a celebration of glorious, messy mud, then this is it. This game boasts some of the most ridiculously realistic mud physics you'll find on any mobile game, and honestly, it's a blast to just drive your truck straight into a muddy pit and then try to wrestle your way out. Just a heads up though, prepare for some potential frustration. Getting unstuck isn't always a walk in the park. Next-gen Truck Simulator. It's pretty much your standard truck simulator. Grab some cargo, haul it somewhere, rinse and repeat. Simple, and it can be fun. The graphics are actually pretty nice, and the trucks look really realistic. However, the AI traffic can be a little strange at times, and the physics could definitely use some improvement. Also, it would be great to see more variety in the different Police Car Simulator. As the name probably gives away, this one's a police simulation game that puts you right in the shoes of a police officer. You get to experience what it's like to be a law enforcement officer as you patrol the city streets, race to emergencies, and keep law and order. With its realistic graphics and really engaging gameplay, you can explore a detailed open world, drive police cars that handle just like the real thing, and dive into thrilling missions like chasing down bad or Heart of Pripyat. Playing this on my phone totally gave me Stalker vibes with its seriously creepy atmosphere. The abandoned city looked incredible, all gloomy and rainy, and the sounds were genuinely scary, like you were actually in Chernobyl. Blasting mutants and finding loot was fun, but resources were pretty scarce, so you really have to watch your back. The story wasn't the most amazing thing ever, but overall, it's a solid game if you're looking to shoot some zombies and get properly spooked while you're at it.
My refusal to do so has led to my confinement here at Scare.
Made of Scare. My refusal to do so has led to my confinement here at Scare Hotel, Scare Island. I cannot explain further, but ask that you trust me. This new horror game drops you into a remote Welsh hotel with a seriously eerie atmosphere and the promise of a truly chilling story. The graphics are definitely impressive, creating this intense feeling of isolation and dread. And the sound design? Absolutely top-notch, with these haunting melodies and unsettling sound effects that constantly kept me on edge. However, I have to say, the gameplay itself does get a bit repetitive. The main thing you do
I need to find a way to sneak out of the house.
Boy Runaway. This is a fun and seriously addictive game that totally brings back those childhood memories of trying to sneak out of the house to have some fun. It's perfect if you're into a bit of stealth and enjoy solving puzzles. I really like the way it looks and the overall gameplay, but I will say the controls can be a little clunky sometimes. Overall, Endless Nightmare 1. Seriously, this game scared the absolute pants off me. The graphics were fantastic, everything looked so spooky, and those creepy sounds had me completely on edge. Trying to find clues about the mystery kept me totally guessing, and even though the puzzles weren't super difficult, they really added to the whole Car Simulator San Andreas. This one throws you straight into the open-world driving experience. Interestingly, the game map is actually a direct copy of the GTA San Andreas map, which definitely gives it a familiar and nostalgic feel for those who love the original. Honestly, I'm really impressed with the graphics and the sheer variety and detail of the car models. While it looks amazing, there isn't a whole lot to do beyond just driving around. Plus, there are quite a few bugs that can get pretty frustrating. Polyfield. Think of it as a super simple, low-poly take on Battlefield. The graphics are really basic, but honestly, it's part of what makes it so charming. I actually really like Polyfield, but it would be even cooler with more maps and vehicles to play with. Overall, Polyfield is a great little game for those quick gaming breaks. Just keep in mind, Obsession, Arthrows. If you're a fan of the gritty survival gameplay of Unturned, then think of Obsession, Arthrows as its sleek and story-rich mobile cousin. It nails those same core elements, a big open world to explore, tons of resources to scavenge, crafting your own gear, and a never-ending fight to survive against all sorts of dangers. Get ready for a really haunting atmosphere. Kanjo Zoku. This one seemed pretty cool at first glance, with its Japanese street racing vibe and all the car customization you could do. The graphics are alright, and I definitely had fun making my cars look awesome. But the races themselves got repetitive pretty quickly since they all felt the same. If you're really into OWRC, I was hoping for a good open-world racing experience on my phone, so I checked this one out. The graphics were just okay, and yeah, the map was pretty big. There were definitely a lot of races and cars to choose from. Unfortunately, the controls were really difficult to get the hang of, and the cars just... Carnage Wars. This is a surprisingly well-made fast-paced first-person shooter, especially for a mobile game. The graphics are pretty good, and the controls are surprisingly responsive for playing on a touchscreen. Truck driving heavy cargo. This one promises the experience of driving big rigs with heavy cargo, and for the most part, it delivers on that. The graphics, while not spectacular, are decent enough to give you a sense of being a trucker. If you're someone who enjoys truck simulators and appreciates a good challenge, this game might be worth a look. Just be aware that you'll likely need to invest some time in getting used to the controls. Forgotten Memories, Remastered. In this one, you step into the shoes of a woman who wakes up in a seriously creepy asylum with absolutely no idea how she got there. As you navigate the dark and eerie hallways, prepare to encounter some truly terrifying creatures and wrap your brain around some seriously mind-bending puzzles. I have to say, the atmosphere and graphics of this game are fantastic. Now, while the horror elements are definitely strong, the combat isn't the game. It's the one and only car parking multiplayer. If you're a car enthusiast looking for a seriously fun and addictive way to test your driving chops, this is it. It's got a fantastic blend of single-player challenges and awesome multiplayer action. Even though it came out way back in 2017, the graphics still look amazing, and can we talk about the car customizations? They are absolutely insane. You can personalize your ride in so many ways,